Morning Show, kag padayon ng ato nga kampanya serye interview sa mga nagapadalagan bilang kandidato diri sa syudad sa Bacolod. Today we have live sa studio Bacolod Congressman Mayor Leonardia. Good morning, Cong.
Hi, good morning. Good morning. Hi. Congressman Bing, first question. Actually, hindi question, no? But the accomplishments nga nahimo ni Congressman Bing so far.
Okay, to start with, the first term ko. I'm glad and I'm proud to say that sa bilog na Western and Eastern Visayas, I am the congressman who has filed the most number of bills that is on the record of Congress. And because, and I'm also glad to report nga as early as now, may isa na kuya ka-bill na napirmahan na ni President Pinoy nga naging laye, which is the creation of 3 new regional trial courts in Bacolod. And very soon we expect na submitted na sa Congress, I mean both the Senate and the House of Representatives, ang bill nga mag-create sa Securities and Exchange Commission dito sa aton sa Bacolod. We expect the President to sign that anytime. And because I used to be the mayor and my orientation is always with developmental, makita mo man sa mga bills na i-file ko, like the creation of the Department of Tourism Office, the CHED, the HLURB, the PRC, and even the naka-file ko sa bill to create the Metro Bacolod Development Authority. No, this is now time nga ang mga kaupod tadi ang mga neighbors ta may integration na kita, no? I think that is an idea that is long overdue. And when you talk in terms of the projects that as a congressman I had facilitated or somehow made into a reality, I'm also very proud to tell you that yung suma sa DPWH ang PAGCOR, mga agriculture, mga infrastructure, no? Subong by now, these projects which are in different stages of implementation, magbalor na mga 3.5 billion. No? And this includes 379 new classrooms worth 605 million. And among the things I will always cherish because I am still, in fact, the senior vice chairman of the Committee on Transportation particularly from day one when I went to Congress. Naglabi na ko sa atong airport. And nagbunga man kay ang Bacolod is one of the only 5 airports in the Philippines nga gingbutang sa PPP program. And what is program for Bacolod is a development of worth 20 billion in the next 20 to 30 years. And if the bidding is done within this year, we expect nga by next year ang atong airport from ang terminal which is 6,000 square meters lang i-expand na into 19,000 square meters. Because the airport when it was designed, it was good for 800,000 passengers a year. But on the record of the DOTC and the CAAP, sa first year pa sa pag-open sa aton airport, nag-860,000 na nga daan ang passengers. Nakita nga kulang na nga daan. So by now, by this year, it is expected na mga 1.8 million na for 2016 ang pasahero. So the need for a new and expanded bigger terminal eventually what will come is the extension of the runway. So I know if you have other questions that amo na ang mga highlights. If you have to go into details, we can go to that. But amo na ang question
siguro, Congressman, ang pamangkot kinsang tanan, with only just 3 years in Congress, why do you want to come back to Bacolod as mayor?
Well, you know, I don't decide on my own in a sense that I consult our people. No? Kadlawig sang akon libot hasta mga tricycle driver. Drivers, mga vendors, what you may call the men in the street, no? And of course our own political group, no? Yung mga konsyalista, vice mayor, mga barangay captain. Ang overwhelming nila nga ayo was for me to run for mayor. And I also agree with them. Eventually I did agree with them because nakita ko sa Bacolod. Look at Bacolod today and what it was before. No? Kaya tanawa ang competitive ranking nato, no? Halin kita sa number 2 in 2010, subong number 73. And this is not Bing Leonardia talking. This is the record of the National Competitiveness Council. And this is on the basis ng ilang study. And this council is not political. It is neutral, it is objective, and it is scientific. No? And eventually that is going to catch up here. Okay, when there are big-time investors, they will base their decisions on these facts and figures and statistics, not on a mayor nga siling gatikal gabong ang Bacolod, because hindi mo man sa maintuan. If we have these developments that we see now, nga nag-sprout ang iba niya dagko nga negosyo, it's because of previous what was planted years back, because even in yung mga mega world, no, I talked to the executives and they told us they don't plan this overnight. This takes years, and incidentally, I can mention ng mga gitna, if you look at it on the record, ang Ayala, mayor pa ko, ara na sa gaway na galing sa Shumart as early as 5 years ago or so. And ang Shumart, I had a breakfast with Mr. Hansing taga sa Shumart 6 years ago. Nakita ko na yung plano. That was the first time I saw those glass elevators. No? And what happened lang, nagdug, even before I left as mayor, expanded na ng Shumart. Except that, ang SMX ay nagdugang. No? And you see, for the record, mayor ako pag-open sa Robinsons. Ako man ang mayor sa pagsugod kag pag-open sa Shumat in 888 and other big investments. But I do not claim them to be my achievements because we had our own thing to do as a city mayor. Iyan isang private sector, nagakadlaw ko ganyan, mabatian ko na siya. Ginahambal lang daw iya sa project. You know, that's crazy. No? And
so, if and when you'd be back as mayor, Abby, will we be expecting more? Something new?
New plans for Bacolod?
Plans for Bacolod?
One thing for sure is I believe I can do even better now. No? Again, to start with, akuya, I am a team player. Para sa ini nasunod nga term, no? I also sat down with my teammates, meaning ang candidate si Greg, si Elsid, and the rest. And we came up with a program of government. I have a copy of this. As early as now, circulate naman ini. This defines our direction. This is all about ibalik ang progreso. And siya, napirmahan naman ito ng we are committed to this. Wala kami gabola. Sa uli, konsukton, masang pumulo ali. And basically, we have a 3-point agenda there, and number 1 is to restore business confidence. No? And
excuse me, Congressman, we have 2 minutes left. You want to continue?
Yeah, and of course, ang pag-professionalize ang ating bureaucracy, and then also about the improvement of basic service. And ang akong i-focus is on the restoration, no, sa competitiveness natin, then the focus on tourism and BPO, kaya mo isang ating mga drivers subong, and we will like to see the realization of the Metro Bacolod Development Authority. And in terms of the infrastructure, we need new markets, new traffic lights, and new flyover, and mga street lights ni nga kuntani in the first place natapos na natin. Nakapangayon ako sa 50 million, pati hindi ba nung permanent mayor niya. Inasya ko sa i-open ta ang ETCS, mabagot, dugangan ta mga farm to market road, mga kabukiran natin ng mga barangays, they still need these things, no? And of course, ang Bacolod City College, we have to even expand that. And isa ng mga courses, dugangan ta sila ng mga physical facilities, no? And at the same time, bisan garbage lang nakita naman yung libot kasi subong during my time ang akong budget mga 72 million lang, subong halos 300 million ang budget sa garbage. Look what is happening. I've seen it in recent weeks that nag-deteriorate pa ganyan garbage. Even the police ang report sa akon, out of the 10 stations ang anong sinawala sa ilang ako galingan ng official car. So we see, ang prognosis is dim, and I believe that this group, yung Grupo Progreso, with the quality of the candidates that we have, the experience and the competence and the credentials of all these people, I believe we can do a better job. And if ever I will be given the chance by our people, and sa gracias and Diyos, I will promise them that I will even do better than my best.
Okay, madamo nga salamat ang atong bisita subong Bacolod Congressman Evelio Leonardia sang Grupo Progreso. Dugang pagid nga mga balita ang atong ibaloon sa pagbalik sa The Morning Show.